owe them money? Why do we owe them? I don't,
Also,
I don't
real
owe
quick,
them.
Specifically, this is Mozart.
real quick. Kenneth and Oliva, who both sent money on Venmo, thank you so much for donating on Venmo. And then somebody else donated on Cash. Ro, thank you so much for donating on Cash App. Okay.
Thank you. This is Mozart for donating to me on Cash App.
Oh, Mozart loves you now. By the way, they're in my Discord. If you ever want to go talk to them, they really enjoyed you last night.
In the comments,
I will say thank you.
Saying I support Trump. I don't support Trump, and I do not support Biden. People.
Okay. So now we can go to this other hill about reparations. Don't you think Black people specifically might be owed some money for hundreds of years of systemic oppression, slavery, and racism?
No, because if you say that, then the Native Americans, we owe the Native Americans money too.
Okay.
We do.
I think we owe them land as well.
We should probably give them back all the land we stole from them. It might be a great start.
We owe the Native Americans a lot more because they were treated badly by not just whites.
Yeah, they were wiped out.
By African Americans too.
Well, we were slaves, so we didn't really have a choice in the matter. Just FYI.
Oh, I'm not
state
in
of ignorance.
Right now. I'm in
state of bliss.
I'm in upstate New York right now.
Oh no, Joe!
Oh, where? Because me and you should probably have a. We should probably have a chat. I'll head up there this weekend. We should probably have a chat face to face, and then you can tell me the name of the plantation, so you don't have to say it on live.
Cornell.
Interesting. So real quick, just so we're aware, Native Americans should get their land back. Black people should get reparations. We probably should owe a little more to the Japanese for the internment camps of World War II and, Hiroshima. We should probably pay a little bit more for that.
No. Hiroshima was us ending a war.
The war was us ending if you knew anything about, if you actually study World War II history, Hiroshima, the war was pretty much over. Germany, Japan, Germany had already fallen. Japan was on its last legs. We kind of just blew them up as a show of power. That's really all that was. They were on their last legs. Their military had been decimated by us at this point.
No, it was either we did that, and I watched a documentary on that, or we invade mainland Japan. And if we did that, we would have lost more Marines invading Japan than we lost soldiers during D-Day. And the president, I think it was Truman at the time, did not want to cost all those Marines their lives. So he made the decision to drop the bomb.
So just throwing this out there.
And I learned about that when I was on Paris Island.
When you were on what?
Paris Island.
Paris Island?
Marine Corps boot camp.
Marine Corps boot camp. MCLD Paris Island.
Doesn't shock me that the Marines, the U.S. Army, is telling you that they had to drop the two massive bombs on Hiroshima.
They told us we dropped it to end the war.
I'm sure they did. Just like if I broke into a... Hold on, just FYI. If I beat up someone who didn't deserve it and the cops asked me why, I would probably also lie and go, they attacked me first. I had to do that.
Well, the Japanese started it with us. We just finished it.
We actually interrogated Japan, and we also
no. They
from Australia that a Japanese fleet was heading towards Pearl Harbor, and we ignored it.
Exactly, they bombed Pearl Harbor, killed how many?
Right,
how many
wanted
sailors?
They wanted them to bomb Pearl Harbor, so they had a reason to enter the war on the east side.
And when we did, we effed up our Marines, effed up Japan.
So just to note, Pearl Harbor killed about 2,500 people. Between Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we killed 200,000. Kind of seems like a bit of an overreaction to me. If you asked me, like, seems like a small overreaction. Maybe I'm crazy.
Would you rather us not have dropped the bombs and invaded mainland Japan?
I absolutely would have rather us not. First of all, Japan was faltering. Their armies were decimated by this point. They did not have they did not have the support of Germany anymore. They did not have the support of it was Germany and them, the Axis powers, right? They did not have support of them anymore.
Italy.
Yeah, they didn't have support of the Axis. They didn't have support of the Axis powers anymore. They were a small island. China was not letting them commit any trade. Japan was on its last legs. And we decided to kill 200,000 innocent Japanese people because we were throwing our big peepees around. They were going to...
Warning. We dropped, our bombers dropped pamphlets and said, get your government to surrender or else.
When did Pearl Harbor happen?
December 7th, 1941?
Very good. When did we drop the bomb?
I'm not sure about that one. Towards the end of the war.
Right, it was 1945, August 6th. I don't know if Jovan's looking for me.
Yeah.
August 6th to August 9th was when we dropped, like, the time frame of the two bombs.
Yeah, 1945.
And ever since we dropped those bombs, American military
that's literally almost 4 years later. Like, you realize that in that a period of time, the Confederacy would have happened.
Yeah.
So just confirming, we waited We waited 4 years to retaliate for Pearl Harbor.
No, the A-bomb was still being tested and getting transported.
Transported?
Yeah, transported. They had to transport it separately. A piece got flown over there, and then another piece got put on a naval ship and taken there.
Are you pro-life?
Oh God.
I'm in the middle.
What does that mean?
I'm against abortion. Yes, I'm against it, but also I think there's limitations. Like, if a woman is SA'd, absolutely get an abortion, or if her body cannot physically carry the baby.
Or if her country was like losing in a war and getting ready to surrender, then, we can abort 200,000 of them. Too far?
Nice.
Do you think our military wanted to drop that bomb?
Yes, 100%.
I think that the United States military is definitely into imperialism and exploiting.
Our military is a great thing.
Was that just in Among Us? What the fuck just happened?
Like 30 seconds ago, that someone gifted you an Among Us.
You can gift Among Us's?
Yeah, it was like that orange one dancing. It was cute. I'm a little jelly.
Katie Ketchum, thank you for following me on Twitch. I'm going to take a pause real quick to just do some housekeeping, right? Please come follow me on Twitch if you're not watching on Twitch. We're almost at 2,000 Twitch followers, and we've got like 97 subs, so we're killing the game over here on Twitch. You can also donate at any of those links and stuff. The donations go to my new computer fund. Or you can send gifts. Thank you so much for that. Also, go check out my Twitter where I outed a bunch of racists. Let's continue. Or you can send me dinner. If anybody wants to send me dinner.
Hope you watching.
If anybody wants to send me dinner, it's down below in the Twitch. Okay, so where were we? Slavery bad, Hiroshima, Nagasaki bad, but we should still celebrate those.
Do you really think our military wanted to drop the bomb?
Yes. 100%.
No.
100%. 1,000%.
Our military does not like doing stuff like that.
So maybe they shouldn't have then. Just a thought.
Our military is a great thing.
No, it's not.
Says who?
Says U.S. patriots.
So
Says people like me, people like me, who since I got injured in Marine Corps boot camp, I'm enlisting in the U.S. Navy.
So just throwing it out there, the military's good, says the military. Sounds like a Ponzi scheme, if you ask me.
No, Fact Matter would probably agree with me. He's a Marine.
Oh my God! Thank you, Casey. That was so generous.
Oh damn! Just like damn, Kenzie, clean it up. Let's go, Queen.
Not forget the damn question I was going to ask. Oh, do you think imperialism is good?
We haven't had imperialism since Great Britain.
No, I'm asking you. Do you know what imperialism is?
What Great Britain did, making colonies all over the world.
So, yeah, you're pretty close. Imperialism is like a policy or like an extension of a country's power.
Go.
So, do you think imperialism is good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and no, the Philippines is no longer a U.S. territory. Just the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico.
Should Puerto Rico be given statehood? I would love to know your commentary on that.
If they vote for it, then absolutely. I think they should be given statehood before freaking D.C.
Why?
Because D.C. should not be a state whatsoever. The founding fathers, when they made these...
Whoa. Based on what? Wait a second. Based on what?
The founding fathers.
I don't know what that has any... That's not an answer. Should it be by population?
Facts matter. Come on. It's the founding fathers, dog.
I mean... Sure, yeah. But our founding fathers...
So wait a second. Time out. The fact that D.C. has a higher population than Wyoming, which one should be a state?
Wyoming.
Why?
Also, shout out Christy for sending for donating on Venmo. Already. Shout out to her. Them. I don't know your gender, so I'll say that.
D.C. was never intended to be a state.
Women weren't ever intended to have voting rights either. So.
Right. Yeah, that's an fallacy.
And you know what the governor or the mayor of D.C. when she redid the U.S. flag with what is it, an extra star on it? That's a disgrace to the American flag. She should never have done that.
Do you believe in taxation without representation?
Wait. DC doesn't have a governor.
No.
I meant the mayor.
Or a senator. Or a congressman.
Confused. They're not a state. So what did the
Don't you have a picture of an flag?
Unless Congress gives
Wait. Explain to me how you can have such a hard-on for the American flag, yet fly the rebel flag as well.
I didn't say I fly. I have it hanging up on my wall. I don't fly it outside my house.
You realize the rebels tried to leave America. They fought and killed Americans.
And my home state of Texas is threatening the Biden administration to leave again.
Texas here's the thing. Texas would probably collapse if they tried to, most states, almost every state would collapse if they left the United States within a month or two. Texas would collapse.
Texas would not.
Texas would 1,000% collapse.
But why that? It's not just Texas. a lot of southern states are also agreeing with Texas about leaving the union again.
Oh, I hope Texas
it's
I
not.
just actually made a video on that. You guys should check it out. Thanks.
It's not leaving the union. It would be leaving the United States.
It's called the union.
We aren't the union anymore.
It's still called the union because the president, I can't remember how many times he does this. I think once a year or whatever. I can't remember. But the president goes to Congress and gives a State of the Union address.
Yeah, when they do talk about states,
so you're saying that you want to be don't want to be American. Oh, is that still what happens? Okay, well then you're correct, U.S. Patriot. I'm wrong. You're correct on that. I'm wrong. I'm telling you that you were correct. That it's still the union. You're correct.
Right.
I'm wrong. Now, really quickly, you're telling me that you do not want to be a part of America anymore?
No, I do. But we need a new president. We don't need this creepy pedophile in office.
Oh.
Man, you
And we
really
don't need the orange.
You really
Hold
need
on,
to
hold on,
do
I'm
some
not finished.
research.
I'm not finished. We don't need the creepy pedophile anymore. We don't need the orange man.
It's gonna get worse for you if you keep going, but go ahead.
We don't need.
He said we don't.
The
Listen,
creepy
I don't
old man,
disagree.
and we don't need the orange man either. Me and my dad just talked about this. We hope in 2024 we're praying that DeSantis runs for president, and we think he'll win.
Yeah.
DeSantis?
All right, all together now.
DeSantis.
Puke a little bit in your mouth.
Yeah.
Also, I can't. Someone just followed me on Twitch whose name was DeSantis, which is so fucking crazy. That time frame. DeSantis, the man who's actively fighting against gay kids and trying to hurt
He's not
LGBTQ
perfect.
individuals.
No politician is perfect. And all DeSantis wants to do is keep teachers from teaching about that in school.
Teaching about what?
The LGBT plus community.
Teaching them what?
About the whole community.
What, that they exist?
I'm not against that completely, but you don't need to
What
be
do they
teaching
wanna teach
elementary or middle school kids. If you want to teach it in high school, but leave it out of elementary and middle school.
What are they teaching kids?
I don't want to go into this because I'm going to move away from politics and into my religion, and I really don't want to do that.
So you don't know what they're actually teaching kids? Would it bother you that they're just teaching family circles and that little Johnny has two dads?
No, I told my daughter this the other day. She asked me why her best friend has two moms.
Great. So obviously any kind of curriculum regarding the LGBTQ community is age appropriate. So we're not teaching them about intercourse or even about their own gender identity. In elementary school, it's simply talking about different family structures and that they exist.
Also, real quick, Bethany, thank you so much for sending money on Venmo and donating. Thank you so much, Bethany.
No, what do you think about Disney?
Wait a second. One little side note. What you taught your daughter would not be allowed in a Florida school.
They're also not letting teachers put up pictures of their significant others if they happen to be gay. Kind of messed up, right?
If you put it up on the wall for everyone to see, that's nobody's business who you're
Would
dating.
you have a problem?
It's a man, female,
Wait, so
what?
teachers can't put pictures of their husbands or wives at their desks?
They can put it on their desk. Yeah, on
they're
their
not
desk.
letting them put. They're not letting them put them on their desk either.
But and another thing, I saw a video, and this really disgusted me, of a teacher. I don't know what state it is in, but a teacher having the kid pledge the allegiance to the rainbow flag.
No
why
one's
is
doing
that?
that.
I mean, well,
I saw a
why
video.
is that?
I saw it on YouTube. Because you the only flag you should be pledging your allegiance to is the American
Is the rebel flag, right? The rebel flag.
No, the American flag. Old Glory. The stars and bars.
Killed Americans, tried to fight Americans.
And honestly, pledging allegiance to the flag is like very nationalism vibe. Not help your argument.
China does it. Russia does it. Ukraine does it. Before
You
those
are
schools got bombed.
not helping your argument at all. I feel I've made my point. Thank you.
It just people need to stop destroying our history.
Whose
We're
history?
not-
Whose history?
my.
America didn't dissent. America didn't try to fight other Americans. It's not my history.
It's American history. All these statues getting torn down of Confederate soldiers, you're destroying our country's history.
Should we tear down, like if we were in Germany, would you oppose
Hey, keep
us
this thing from
removing
on Twitch.
statues of like Hitler?
There is no statues of Hitler because that's illegal.
Right. Well, why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Maybe you should think about it.
And another thing, you know, during the BLM riot, you know, and this
Protests.
pisses me off because my grandfather
Oh,
fought in this
God.
war. His friends' names are on this wall, but BLM vandals, rioters, graffitied all over the Vietnam War Memorial.
What?
Look it up. They vandalized the Vietnam War Memorial.
Who did? When?
Yeah, that's even on USA Today. Fact check. BLM protesters did not deface the Vietnam Memorial.
Then why did it have to happen during the little, you know, what the Democrats are, you know, calling
The
their
vandalism
peaceful
happened in
protest?
2016.
My article is from 2020, September 18.
How is
Christopher Columbus, the man who
How-
committed mass genocide, how is he a racist?
he
The man who
founded our
genocided
country.
a bunch of No, he didn't. Christopher Columbus didn't found America. He didn't even land
founded
in America. He didn't even land here. He landed in South America. He landed in
Then
what I'm
you know,
confused.
Yeah, there's a reason that he actually
He
called
never touched American soil.
indigenous.
And it wasn't Christopher Columbus that did that. It was the conquistadors.
He was one of them.
You know, they tearing down his statue.
I think you should
and Great
really get
Britain-
off
Great
Facebook.
Britain, BLM people vandalized a statue of Winston Churchill and called Winston Churchill a racist. I'm sorry, but didn't Winston Churchill
Wait, what?
stop the Germans
Wait.
from invading?
Did you say BLM vandalized the statue of Winston Churchill?
Yep, BLM vandalized the statue of Winston Churchill. Somewhere
Winston
in
Churchill's
London.
not
I
even
don't know where.
American.
I know. They're going after all these people saying that they're racist. Really? They're trying to say George Washington and Thomas Jefferson were racist.
This didn't even happen in America. Also, Churchill probably was a racist. It wouldn't surprise me. I've not looked into the man enough, but I'm sure if I do, I'll find some racist racist history there.
I mean, in this country, they're saying George
10.
Thomas Jefferson was going to include in the original
Thomas Jefferson was
Declaration
super
of
racist.
Independence.
Yeah, Thomas
he wrote
Jefferson actually
something-
has
Hold on.
black descendants from sexually assaulting his slaves.
But hold on. When he
Okay.
wrote the Declaration of Independence in the original document, before he rewrote it, he wrote something about slavery, condemning it, but removed it in fear of offending the southern colonies. And I learned that from I can't remember the channel. It's called I can't remember. It's a channel on YouTube that talks about all these different events in history. Oversimplified. The American Revolution oversimplified.
So I won't deny that Jefferson was against like the international slave trade and thought we should have a grad.
Our
Yeah.
very first president.
Thomas Jefferson was not our first president.
I'm talking about George Washington.
Oh, now we've moved to George
Do you
Washington.
know who Sally Hemings is?
No, I do not.
You should look up Sally Hemings and then ask me if Jefferson was a racist.
I thought we were on Washington
George
now.
Washington,
I thought we were pivoting.
Jefferson
LeBron.
Davis and all of
Do you know who built the Washington
fathers.
Monument? Do you know who built the Washington Monument?
Nope.
Slaves.
You got proof?
I love this from the guy that gets his facts from Facebook.
Actually, no, I get my facts from historians on YouTube.
Your Black Lives Matter claim was literally a Facebook post.
But this country is going downhill.
When was this country good? Can you give me a time frame? Like when was this country like uphill? What was like the peak?
The country was good.
When we fought and won our independence from Great Britain.
So when I was a slave, is what you're saying. That's when the country was good. When I would have been a slave.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not saying that. I'm saying
That was our
when
peak.
we got our independence, when our country was founded, when we became the United States of America.
And since 1776, we've just been on a downhill slide, just straight downhill since then.
Yeah, we've been going downhill since then. I mean,
Like as soon as they freed them slaves, just right downhill. Once they gave them women the right to vote, downhill from there. Don't get me started on gay marriage, all the way downhill.
No, I'm saying, it went up and down, but it's been going down. I mean, our country was the greatest under FDR.
Okay, so now it's during FDR.
The people loved FDR so much that he was elected what?
Democratic
For
president.
4 terms?
1933 to 1945.
Yeah, he was elected
33
for
to
4
45,
terms.
right?
People loved him so.
He got
Or have a
suspended. He got suspended.
Oh.
For integrity and authenticity? I don't know what that means.
I've
never seen that one
way to
before.
say misinformation.
Oh, snap.
I thought my lives were crazy with the misogynist, but damn, like
Wow.
Well, this has been interesting, Jovan.
The facts matter just been sitting there.
I know.
I guess I'll do
Facts matter.
housekeeping again.
What's that, Mackenzie?
I haven't seen you before, have I?
No, actually, I haven't run against
Okay.
you either. But I love that Fertile Crescent footnotes.
Which one?
Hammurabi. I hate his name. Yes. He was from the Fertile Crescent.
I see. Okay.
Basically,
Gotcha.
all the three major religions were plagiarized from his beliefs.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
My extended basic,
So-
U.S. educational history knowledge.
So real quick, I just wanna do some quick housekeeping towards me trying to buy a new computer so I can stream a little bit better and game and blah blah blah. Please go to my Discord, my Patreon, my YouTube, whatever you want to go to, as well as Twitch. We're live on Twitch. You can see me chat. You can see the TikTok. You can see me. You can see my research. I've pulled up everything we've talked about so far. And you should also go to my Twitter, where there is a nice, healthy dose of me outing racists. So yeah.
And if you would like to do your civic duty, I do have 2 new links in my bio. One is Fix the Court, which will help you find out ways that we can reform the Supreme Court. And the second is a petition to either request a resignation or impeach Clarence Thomas.
Oh, amen. Amen to that one.
Facts.
And by the way, Kenzie, I
Facts,
gave you a
G.
follow.
Oh, thank you. I'll follow you back. We friends now.
Thank you. Anyway,
All right,
I'm going to dive. You guys, this has been really oddly fun, I guess.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, and by the way, I have been working on Nate, the guy, the Patriot, whatever, just left, for a couple of weeks. Each time I end a live with him. The next day, he's right back to his same old stuff. So he's just not. I'm not going to say it, but you guys know. There's knives in the drawer a bit sharper.
I'm just gonna let it rock.
Yeah.
Let it rock.
All right. Y'all have a great night.
All right, check you later, Facts.
Bye-bye.
You have facts. Just call me Facts.
No, I've talked to Facts Matter like multiple times. He's chill. So what I think I'm going to do is stay live for a couple more things, and then what we're going to do is we're going to on Twitch tonight. There's a video. I don't know if you've seen this, Kenzie, but basically Slate Magazine put out this whole article about how those pro-life videos that what is it? What's the pro-life group that we all hate so much?
Live action.
Live action, like how those videos are manipulated and like how they cut out a lot of